to another episode of Back in Time Tonight. My name is Christine Bagheera, as you may know, and I will be your host tonight. Did you know that it is estimated that a staggering 6 million Jews were killed under Nazi reign from 1933 to 1945? That's right, folks. Tonight we will be taking it back to the Holocaust. Have we got a packed program tonight? So let's bring out our first guest, shall we? After sharing his stories of the Holocaust through fine literature, this human rights advocate went on to write a whopping 57 books and snagged a Nobel Peace Prize in the year 1986. Let's give a big welcome to Eliza Weissel, everybody! Woo! Yeah! Well, Eliza, I must say you're looking pretty sharp after all these years.
Please, call me Ela. And what can I say? After going through the worst, you can only really get better from there.
Wow, those were some words of wisdom, Eli. Admittedly, your words have really made an impact on many. So, tell me about your novel, Night, arguably your most popular piece. What inspired you to write it?
Yes, well, everything that happened in the book really did happen. I simply had to put everything into words, which I admit was very difficult. However, I am proud of this piece of work, and I'm proud that I've gotten to tell stories that others may have been too scared or traumatized to tell.
Indeed, those were some pretty heart-wrenching scenes in there. It was especially saddening to see how at one point you were even stripped of your own name and given a new one, 87713. How did you feel when you lost your name, and why do you think they took your name away in the first place?
I was definitely very confused for a long time. I didn't understand what was going on, and I felt like I lost a huge part of myself. Back then I had no idea losing my name would cause me such despair, and I would never be able to say for sure why they would take our names away, but I believe they do it to remove your remaining sense of identity as a means of psychological manipulation, truly.
Wow, it must have been an emotionally distressful period of time for you. You must have been so grateful that you hadn't been separated from your father. Now, regardless, I am aware that you had a slight dilemma concerning your father and his passing away. Do you believe you're doing the right thing by continuing to feed your father? Because in retrospect, would you rather have eaten his ration instead? See, it was his final hours.
Why yes, of course. I believe I did the right thing in keeping my father alive. After all, I was his only connection to family at that point. And in retrospect, of course I would have still shared my rations with him. Anything to keep him alive longer, even if he ultimately passed away.
Fantastic response. Now it's time for an audience question. Yes, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
How did it feel continuing life after the Holocaust, like a normal life? And how did it feel looking in a mirror for the first time in so many years?
Fantastic! Truly intriguing question. Very well asked, thank you. If you had read my novel, Night, you would have known that in the very last line, I did allude to looking at my reflection for the first time after the Holocaust and not being able to recognize the reflection and who was there. I was no longer the cheerful boy who lived in Siget in 1944. I really lost a huge part of my youth to such a tragedy, and returning to my normal life after that was one of the hardest experiences that I have ever experienced in my life. Sorry, give me a moment. Yes, truly, thank you so much for having me here today.
Well, thank you, Eliza, for coming in today. It's been a pleasure having you. But wait, it's not over. Our night has only just begun. Please welcoming our second guest, Adolf Hitler! I'm sorry, what? Well, you guys are looking pretty good. It has been quite a few years to say the least. How you guys been doing? How you been doing with each other? Adolf, Liza? Haha, well, can you feel the intensity in the air? Because I sure can. Well, let's get on to the fun night. To conclude our night, we will be rounding it all off with a game of lightning round. How will it work? Well, I will be asking you questions, and the first to answer will get a point. The player with the most points by the end of the night wins it all. Let's get started now, boys, shall we? First question, boys. On average, how many hours did the Jews have to work on the concentration camps?
Auschwitz.
Ooh, that is not correct.
What? 11 hours.
That is correct! Good job, Eliza!
I need a moment, please. Ego, do this. You've done much better before. Sorry.
Next question. Approximately how many Jews were killed during this Holocaust?
6 million!
Good job, Adolf! You got that one! Final question. Winner takes it all. Are you ready? Name 3 concentration camps and their locations during the Holocaust.
Buchenwald, Buna, Birkenau, Pumpernickel! This is rigged! It's rigged, I tell you!
And that is correct! Congratulations, Eli Weissel, you've taken the round for tonight in Back in Time Tonight.
No! Ich bin jung.
And that's all for tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Back in Time Tonight. Don't miss out next week, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, where we will be interviewing the infamous Napoleon Bonaparte. That's all for tonight, folks. Thanks. I'm Christine McGarren, and I'm out.